It's food o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer. Today we got something from Walker's to show you. It's their new Christmas crisps. Now, I want to get the price bit out the way first while it's in my mind. They're £2.15 on their own. If you have a club card, they're £1.75. There we go. The price is out the way. So, we have succulent beef Wellington. Now, I love Walker's, the old-fashioned beef and onion. Remember those? Beef and onion Walkers? They were great. I think them beef Wellington might be a very close kind of similarity to them. And we have festive Emmental cheese. Emmental. Limited edition. The only thing I will say, and of course people notice, because I notice, and other people must notice, you used to be able to get, in a very similar sized bag to this, 6 bags of crisps. 6 bags of crisps. You don't anymore, you get 5. You get 5. So where do we start? Cheese or beef? Ooh, cheese and beef would be even better, wouldn't it? Let's start with the cheese. Are these going to taste a little bit like What's-Its? Cheesy What's-Its? What's this cheese flavour going to taste like? 25 grams in a bag. That's per usual, that's normal. Let's get them out and see what we get. There's a look at them. A couple of big crisps in there. So these look like they haven't been coated with paprika, which is the normal thing to do if it's something like a prawn cocktail. It's why you see that kind of reddy colour. Or if it's a bacon flavoured crisp, it'll have that kind of golden colour to it. That's paprika. So it looks like they haven't put it on here. But what you do get, what? Strong cheese. Strong powdered cheese. Let's get in. Cheers. Lovely and crunchy. Lovely and fresh. And that cheese flavour, well, it's very different to What's-Its, cheesy What's-Its. Oh. I want to say, like, slightly stinky cheese. I'm going to say slightly stinky cheese, but don't let that put you off, because it really does work here. Other things that are going on, a little bit of salt, maybe a touch of pepper. I'll tell you what strikes me though, the quality of the potato, the quality of the crisp itself. It's so easy to pop to a discount supermarket and pick up some cheap crisps. They're a lot cheaper than this. But I'm going to say there's a standout difference from these crisps and something from a cheaper supermarket. Say Lidl or Aldi. These seem fresher. These have got an added crunch to them. I blooming like these. I'm going to buy these right up to Christmas. Now, I've always had a little bit of a bitter taste in my mouth towards Walkers, because they basically crushed Golden Wonder, didn't they? Back in the 1980s and 90s. Golden Wonder were the king of crisps. Walkers were nowhere. Walkers were nowhere to be seen until they got bought out by Pepsi. And as soon as they had the money from Pepsi, it turbocharged them. They seem to own everything now, from Quavers to Monster Munch to... Do they own Frazzles? I think they might own Frazzles. But they used to be like... Smiths and Golden Wonders used to be the big thing. They used to be the big companies in the UK. Not anymore. Walkers just used to produce slightly boring potato crisps, whilst the other brands were doing stuff like Monster Munch. And when you were a kid, Monster Munch were amazing. So I've always had this like... Ooh, it's stuck. Right, here's the beef Wellington. I've always had this sort of like, I'm not buying Walkers for the principle. But I'm glad I bought these. The cheese ones were amazing. I'm going to rate them. Let's get them rated. Them Emmental cheese from Walkers would make me buy Walkers again. Would make me buy these again, because they're very good. I like them enough to give them a 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10 from Real Ale Craft Beer. A really good quality crisp. Ooh, wow. Wow, wow, wow. The beef here are fantastic. And there's that paprika. Can you see the difference in the colour of the crisp? Can you see that sort of golden colour? That's paprika. But they smell it's like fried beef in a frying pan. Whoa. These are my crisps for Christmas. These are my new favourite crisps of the moment. The cheese ones are fantastic. These beef ones are like, it's like beef on steroids. Oh. The beefiest crisps ever. Remember how good and strong Royster's T-bone steak used to be? These are like better than Royster's T-bone steak. Be sure to pick these up. Don't miss them. This video is not sponsored by Walkers in any way. I picked them up on a club card myself. Oh. They can still make a crisp from Walkers when they want to. It's the quality of the potato for me. It's the added little bit of crunch you get over say an Aldi pack of crisps. Say these, which I'm going to review next in another video. Yeah, they're good and you get loads of them, but the quality is never quite as good as, well, until this point, Walker's. So my rating then, beef Wellington, also 9 out of 10. These crisps from Walker's are sensational. They're really good, and I hope you have the opportunity to pick some up. Hope you liked the video. Please put your comments in the comments box, subscribe to our daily beer and food reviews, give us a big fat thumbs up. Boom, cheers.